Morning, y'all. We're back with the daily vlogs. Oh, no coffee in there. Don't worry, I got some more. So we got normal swings coming at you today. Question of the day. All is in the house. All is also gonna pick Monday winner from last whatever day.
Monday?
Nah, the last daily vlog was like on Wednesday or Tuesday of last Tuesday, yeah, of last week, I think. Today's question, if you want to get stuck into that comment section down below, where is it? It's down there. And they should hit the thumbs up button down there as well, shouldn't they, Orla? And then what's the big button they should push?
Subscribe.
What do you?
Subscribe button.
That's right, that's the button. Will Garcia win another major? The floodgates have opened. He's won the Masters. Oh, my shirt. Will he win another major? Will he just win like 2 or 3 more now? I don't reckon he'll win another. There you go. Put that out there. But I hope he does. Right, we're going to choose a winner of the TP5 tailor-made golf ball. Orla's going to do it. Go for it, Orla.
Done.
Found one? Who is it, Milo?
Jeremy DeBoa.
Oh, well done. Jeremy DeBoa. You probably can't see that in the light, are going to get messaged. You've won the golf balls. So today's swing is a young guy sent me his swing. You get some interesting positions of right hand underneath the club here. You can really see it take effect as you get up to the top. So what you see is the club pointing very much up to the sky at the top. So that club is really twisted due to that grip. Now the biggest thing with young people, because he's got a lot of athletic good movements in here and seems to hit a decent drive, I like to get them to understand what their grip can and can't do for them, and when they move it around, other swing ideas they need to do to make sure they hit target. You'll find with people like this is they're quite skilled, they can hit target from any brief, so any grip. It's just some feel more comfortable than others. The biggest thing you wouldn't want to happen with a young person like this, get stuck in that grip and let them be limiting. So I'm not saying the grip is a problem or where the face gets to. What I'm saying is it would be good to try and open his mind in some other ways to see if it kind of broadens his skills in all clubs. So hit from the ground, hitting chip shots, hitting irons, hitting fades, which I'm sure something he's kind of not as skillful at doing if he tried to do. So we're going to play with some grip ideas today. Morning, coach.
Alright. There's some Masters ball markers.
Oh, sorry. That's so embarrassing the way that just gets in shot like that. We're going north 6 hours tomorrow.
Great.
So let's play with your grip idea. So right hand here is causing this, and then you turn this above your head, which is why we see the face point up to the sky. This is no loft. Things need to be done. You need to stand the handle up to try and hit the shot. You might have to lean back a lot to try and get some loft on that club. You can manage it and hit good shots, but it can limit you in other aspects. Like I was saying, it can change angle of attack, makes hitting balls from the ground sometimes hard, or bunker shots, those kind of things. I'd like to see you play with a more neutral grip. Right hand more through the fingers and then on top of the club. I often say to people, the right hand hold needs to feel more like you're holding a pen or a pencil, not like you're grabbing something to really move it. It's much more of a finesse hold with that right hand. In those fingers on top, thumb, first finger here, to get this V going somewhere up towards right shoulder, where for you, probably going to be quite fist hold and around here. Now once we've done that, you're going to start turning the club back maybe a little bit more this way, so not so turned to the ground, and then if I put that over my shoulder, the face is going to be here rather than turned up to the sky. Now if you do all your other delivery actions that you did with your old grip, this won't work. You're going to get the face pointing miles right. So simple swing idea I get with people who change their grip straight away. You've got to do these two things at the same time, otherwise you'll just run away from the grip straight away. So I want you to hit some shots with the right hand more in that neutral position, and at the bottom I want you to feel like the head is overtaking the hands. Hit some shots as soon as you start pulling down, that you feel like you're letting all these angles go and that the club's going to overtake you. at the bottom. People don't let the club overtake them at the bottom, but what they do is they present some decent loft, they hit some shots maybe a little left with height, which they're probably not used to, and they start hitting some shots that they've never seen before. If you do those two things at the same time, so grip and then handle head alignments down at the bottom rather than kind of this way, you'll start hitting some fantastic shots, probably with all clubs, but it will take a bit of work. Let's answer your questions.
Hi Mark, just going on the back of your question about putting yesterday. Obviously you need a great deal of confidence in both your stroke and the lines you're picking. At the moment I feel I'm putting really well, confident in my stroke, but I just don't seem to be getting the lines at all. I was wondering, is there any tips or advice that you can give onto reading putts? So I just don't be holding anything outside of about 15 foot because of the line at the moment. Is it just one of those things that you're naturally good at? Some people just see lines better than others, or is there a couple of certain tips and bits of advice you could give to try? Cheers bro.
So I think some players are better than others at picking the right lines. Things you can try and do, see if you're missing on the low or the high, if there's any patterns, and then try and consciously try and miss more on the high side each time. I've been hitting my left to right putts quite weak, missing on the low side a lot recently, so I've started trying to miss them higher. You know, I've tried to start them further left, so react to where you're missing. Aim point is another great thing you can try. I know lots of people where I don't know if they always carry on using aim point, but it certainly gives them a jolt at the start and a new idea. Definitely look out aim point. Then the other thing as well is trying to understand how many you should hold from 15 foot. Most people I play with, from good players I know, pros I've taught, to amateurs, have a complete misunderstanding of how many putts they should actually hold from that 15 foot range. They think it's so much more than the stats actually prove they should hold. And often what that 15 footer is for will have a more of an emotional impact on your game than actually if you hold it or not. So understanding which ones you should make or not might help you take a little bit of pressure off what you're putting on to your read as well. Aim point's definitely your most scientific answer though. On the bike again, got Milo's helmet on, couldn't find mine, but this one's looking pretty cool I think. Oh, she still rides well, and this one definitely makes me look pretty cool. Carry on the idea of grip, you need a golf tee. I've got a lovely Harbour Town one. Then I simply want you to pinch that tee between thumb and first finger on the right hand. So simply just pinch it between thumb and first finger. Now placing right hand more on top of that club, you're going to feel this tee is literally just shooting off right of centre of the grip. So just right of centre, you would naturally want to be more this way where it shoots way right of centre. So it's going to be a good reference point for your hold. Now I want you to make some backswings where you just watch what happens to the tee. I want you to try and point this at your right shoulder on the way back, left shoulder on the way through. So backswing, just feel it pointing down at your right shoulder, follow through, feel it pointing at your left shoulder. It'll give you a good simple kind of idea, a visual if you like, of how your hand should move, how your arm should feel around that new hold, which is going to feel strange. Now this kind of practice is done brilliantly indoors, every day, away from hitting balls. You can do it hitting balls as well, but just getting the feel of how that grip feels, hands feel with that different hold, using that tee, just watching it. You see as I kind of watch on the way back, watch on the way through. Just doing that every day will have as bigger effect on your golf shots, on your golf swing, the outcome of your shots, as going and hitting balls every day, practicing with that other grip that you were using. Definitely moving that grip around, I think for you, could help you hit some better shots. Time to go and pick up the little ones, I think. She's been collected. She's been collected. How was your first day back? How was your first day back? Oh, double thumbs up. There we go, thanks for watching. Daily vlogs are back. And we're kicking them off with a fajita snipe. What a treat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video. As always, if you're liking the daily vlogs and the fact that they're back, hit that thumbs up sign. Remember to hit that subscribe button while you're down there. Now, if you want to win tomorrow's set of TP5 tailor-made golf balls, make sure you're following me on Instagram at Crossfield Mark. One of my followers will win a dozen of those tomorrow. So I've got a dozen balls to give away every weekday this month. TP5 tailor-made golf balls. Keep sending your swings. You can post them on my Twitter feed. You can DM me on Facebook your swing, or Instagram. Post them on my line, anywhere by my app, and you can send me in via that as well if you want. Whatever, I'm picking them up everywhere. Also, keep sending your video questions if you want your question asked. Again, you can post them, DM me on Facebook. You can message me on Instagram your question. Also, you can post your question in my timeline on Facebook or on my timeline on Twitter. I will pick them up. I will answer as many as I can. See you all tomorrow. It's going to be a long day in the car tomorrow.